Welcome, loyal fans, to the Dallas Cowboys news channel, your ultimate source for all things Cowboys. This is your Portal Dallas Cowboys news fan, bringing you the latest updates, analyses, and rumors as they unfold. Today, we're diving deep into a name that has emerged as a potential reinforcement for America's team, veteran defensive tackle Matt Ioannidis. As we navigate the complex landscape of NFL free agency and the pursuit of a Super Bowl title, every potential addition to the roster is scrutinized, and Ioannidis presents an intriguing case for the Cowboys. The defensive tackle position has been a consistent area of discussion and, at times, concern for the Cowboys. While we have talented players like Ioannidis and Mazi Smith, adding seasoned depth and a proven disruptor in the interior defensive line is always a priority. Matt Ioannidis, currently a free agent, brings a wealth of experience and a track record of solid play that could greatly benefit the Cowboys' defensive scheme, especially under a new defensive coordinator like Matt Eberflus, who demands consistency and high effort from his defensive linemen. Ioannidis, a former fifth-round pick, has carved out a respectable NFL career primarily with the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Known for his strength, motor, and ability to generate interior pressure, he has consistently been a disruptive force against both the run and the pass. Looking back at his career, particularly his productive seasons with Washington, Ioannidis demonstrated the capability to be a consistent contributor, recording multiple seasons with significant sack numbers for an interior lineman. While his recent years have seen some challenges with injuries, his impact when healthy is undeniable. He's the kind of player who might not always fill up the stat sheet with sacks, but his ability to collapse the pocket and occupy blockers allows edge rushers like Micah Parsons to thrive. The fit with the Cowboys' defense is particularly compelling. Dallas has often sought to improve its run defense, which has, at times, been a glaring weakness, ranking 29th in the league in rushing yards allowed in 2024. Ioannidis' robust build and tenacious approach in the trenches make him an ideal candidate to bolster this area. He possesses the physicality to anchor against double teams and has a knack for shedding blocks to make plays in the backfield. Furthermore, his experience playing in multiple defensive fronts throughout his career means he's scheme-diverse and could quickly adapt to whatever demands Eberflus places on his defensive line. Beyond his on-field attributes, Ioannidis also brings a veteran presence to the locker room. At 31 years old, as of early 2025, he has seen and done it all in the NFL. He understands the grind of a season, the demands of the professional game, and the importance of leadership. This kind of veteran savvy is invaluable, particularly for a team with Super Bowl aspirations. He could serve as a mentor to younger defensive tackles like Mazi Smith, helping them develop their technique and understanding of the game. Smith, a former first-round pick, has shown progress but still needs to make a significant jump, and a player like Ioannidis could be crucial in that development. From a financial perspective, a potential deal for Ioannidis as a free agent would likely be a short-term, proven type of contract. Given his age and recent injury history, he wouldn't command a massive salary, making him an attractive, low-risk, high-reward option for the Cowboys. This aligns perfectly with Dallas's historical approach to free agency, often targeting veterans on team-friendly deals who can contribute immediately without breaking the bank. The team has already locked up Ioannidis and added Solomon Thomas for depth, but Ioannidis provides another layer of security and competitive fire. The potential concerns, of course, revolve around his durability. Ioannidis has dealt with various injuries, including a biceps tear in 2020 and some nagging issues in 2022. The Cowboys' medical staff would undoubtedly conduct a thorough examination to ensure he's physically ready to withstand the rigors of an NFL season. However, if he can stay healthy, even for a significant portion of the season, his impact could be substantial. A rotational role, where his snaps are managed, might be the ideal scenario to maximize his effectiveness and keep him fresh throughout the year. The defensive tackle position is often overlooked but is absolutely critical to the success of any defense. The ability to stop the run on early downs and generate interior pressure on passing downs dictates how the entire defense can operate. If the Cowboys can fortify their defensive interior with a player of Ioannidis' caliber, it opens up possibilities for their linebackers to make more plays, and it puts less pressure on the secondary. It directly contributes to the overall defensive philosophy of creating controlled chaos and getting to the quarterback. In conclusion, while the Dallas Cowboys' primary needs might often focus on skill positions or highly visible defensive roles, a quiet, impactful signing like Ioannidis could be a game-changer. His blend of experience, strength, and pass rushing ability from the interior makes him a highly intriguing free agent target. For the Dallas Cowboys news community and every fan out there, keeping an eye on veteran free agents who can make a subtle yet significant impact is crucial. If the Cowboys decide to pursue Ioannidis, it would be a smart, strategic move to solidify their defensive line and enhance their chances of making a deep playoff run. Stay tuned to Portal Dallas Cowboys news fan for all the breaking news and in-depth analysis. We're here to bring you closer to America's team. Don't forget to check out our other news and updates on the channel. Go Cowboys! Alright, Cowboys Nation, let's talk about something that might not be the flashiest headline, but it could be one of the smartest moves we make this offseason, potentially bringing in Ioannidis. Look, I get it, everyone wants the big-name wide receiver or the superstar quarterback, but sometimes it's the guys in the trenches, the unsung heroes, that truly make the difference. And Ioannidis? He's definitely got that vibe. When you think about our defensive line, we've got some good pieces, no doubt. Osa Odigizua is solid, and we're all still waiting for Monty Smith to really break out. But let's be honest, there have been times, especially against the run, where we just get gashed. It's frustrating to watch, especially when we know our offense can put up points. This is where a guy like Ioannidis comes in. He's a veteran, been around the league, knows what it takes. He's not going to make a ton of highlight reels with crazy sacks every game, but he's the kind of player who does the dirty work. He clogs up running lanes, he pushes the pocket from the inside, and he frees up our edge rushers like Micah Parsons to just go wild. Imagine Micah having even more space because Ioannidis is eating up blockers inside. That's a scary thought for opposing quarterbacks. And the best part? He's a free agent. This means we're probably not talking about some massive, cap-crippling contract. It's likely a short-term deal, a prove-it kind of thing, which is exactly the smart, low-risk move we need to be making. We've seen how injuries can derail a season, and having experienced, reliable depth is absolutely critical, especially on the defensive line where guys take a beating every single snap. Even if he's primarily a rotational piece, that's huge. Keeping guys fresh throughout a long season, especially when you're aiming for a deep playoff run, is invaluable. Of course, the big question mark is always health. He's had some injuries, and that's something the medical staff would have to give the green light on. But if he's healthy, even mostly healthy, his presence alone adds so much. He's a true run stuffer, and that's an area we desperately need to solidify. When teams can just run all over us, it puts so much pressure on our secondary and our linebackers. Shutting down the run early allows our defense to play more aggressively, opens up opportunities for turnovers, and gets our offense the ball back faster. Honestly, a move like this shows me that the front office is looking beyond just the obvious. They're trying to build a truly complete team, addressing weaknesses with experienced, capable players. It's not the sexy pick, but it's a winning pick. This isn't about making headlines. It's about making our defense championship ready. I'm hyped about the possibilities this brings. Let's get this done, Cowboys! This feels like a classic, savvy move that helps us take the next step.